First at 5, the trial against Maya Hernandez has entered its 4th day as the prosecution brings in more witnesses, building their case against a 20-year-old mother accused of leaving her 2 children in a hot car. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rochelle Murcia.
And I'm Michael Patterson. Today, another spa employee testifying Hernandez was actually getting a BBL, not a lip filler. Jurors also saw new footage from a second interview where Hernandez told authorities she knew the dangers of leaving children in a hot car.
Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Roldan was in the courtroom and joins us now with today's findings. Michelle?
Yes, and in that same interview, Hernandez also told authorities she went to school to be a CNA. She began to cry as she says that training gave her knowledge about caring for patients of all ages. She then added, quote, "It's not like I left them in there just to die." After a week of witnesses testifying for the prosecution, several Bakersfield police officers and the spot injector who worked on Hernandez took the stand. The injector who testified today said Hernandez ran to the treatment room where she was working on another client, stood in the doorway holding her baby, and said, "My baby." The injector also testified that Hernandez never mentioned being in a hurry beforehand or that her children were in the car, but had texted her prior to her appointment. Text messages shown in court revealed Hernandez asked the injector if she could bring her children into the spa. The injector told her yes, but they needed to stay in the waiting area as Hernandez got her procedure done. But spa employees also say Hernandez was not getting lip filler that day, but rather a liquid BBL. The detective who interviewed Hernandez both on the day of the incident and again later confirmed that Hernandez admitted she knew what could happen if she left her children alone in a car. But in the interview video shown in court, Hernandez says she left them because they were sleeping, something she did not mention in her first interview. Another BPD officer also testified today saying Hernandez appeared calm and neutral at the scene. But during cross-examination, the defense questioned him on why this was not included in his report. The officer said his description of Hernandez's demeanor came from watching body camera video before testifying. The defense also spent time questioning a BPD detective who supervised the officer who recreated the events of the incident. He challenged whether the experiment had a control group or not. The detective explained that there was no control group because it was not a published scientific study. The detective, along with other prior testifying officers, said the recreation actually favored the defendant compared to other similar experiments they reviewed prior to conducting the recreation. Trial is set to resume on Monday as the prosecution brings in one more witness. Closing arguments are then expected to begin on Tuesday. In studio, Michelle Roldan, Eyewitness News.